tonight.
All right.
My heart is pounding.
Dude, here we are in New York.
Hi, I'm Skip, and this is my brother.
My name's Buzz.
Barbecued ribs, barbecued turkey wings.
Skip will be back of the house because he can cook. I'm going to be front of the house because I can't cook.
I'm looking at an empty room, and I'm thinking, what am I gonna do to make this place look like a cave? Yeah.
What's the name and concept of your restaurant?
It's called The Cave-In. It will be like a cave with cavemen serving food, eating like cavemen.
Sounds a little messy.
Yeah, it's gonna be very messy.
All right, caveman. Think
Caveman.
caveman.
All
Caveman
right, we have
food. We're not giving them utensils.
We're not?
No.
How they gonna eat the beans and the coleslaw?
They're gonna have to just scoop it up with their hands. The food will be extremely messy. So don't come here in your prom dress.
I had this idea for a dessert. I don't know what to call it, though.
Dinosaur pie.
Somehow, I have to figure out how I can turn flat, square walls into a cave.
So on the walls, bones, furs, skulls, yeah.
Stuff that gives you the idea it's prehistoric.
Sit on stumps.
Stumps,
You know
yeah.
what? That's good for turnover because people won't last that long, but a judge is gonna be like, my butt hurts, man. All right, you wanna get the meat first? There's a lot of meat here.
Everything is huge.
Turkey breast, pork spare ribs, pork loin, peeled knuckles. Peeled knuckles?
So I am going to a store called Evolution, which is perfect because it has all kinds of prehistoric goods inside it.
Wow. Is this real? Good teeth, though. He took care of him. He brushed regularly.
Skulls, fossils, animal skins.
Yeah, let's get one of him and one of him.
The front of the house needs to look like a cave.
Well, thank you so much.
I look at the walls, and I like the paint color, but it doesn't say cave to me. So now, immediately, I'm stressed.
I hope your food's coming out better than my room being decorated. Doesn't say cave anywhere in there, so we're having barbecue in a brown room. So we're gonna have people dressed up as cavemen in a room that's brown.
We didn't get dessert.
Oh, dude, we forgot about dessert.
I know.
Uh-oh. So now we have no dessert. How can we overcome that?
Sucks that we got no dessert.
I know. What?
It's late. We're running out of time. This is not looking like a cave. I don't understand. What is this room? It's just a brown room with the rock wall. Are we climbing that? Now I'm thinking, what else do you see in a cave? What else do they find when they find these caves cavemen lived in? They find cave drawings. So I grabbed some paintbrushes and some paint, and I put cave drawings on the walls. This is looking like a cave. I definitely feel better.
Like I never left. You're good, so I can get started?
I go back out to the front of the house. I'm a little worried at this point because I'm not sure about customers sitting on stumps.
Stumps in my way.
I can only imagine in caveman times, they didn't have a lot of choices. They either sat on the ground, sat on a rock, or sat on a stump. So I got to keep with the theme. I have a quick meeting with the staff.
Grab a seat.
We talk about anything that they have questions about.
I don't know what
What
else to
dessert?
say.
What's
Oh,
dessert?
you know what? They're gonna be so full,
Oh, yeah?
they're not getting dessert.
Oh, okay.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
I forgot to buy dessert.
So dessert will not be listed on the menu.
Did cavemen eat dessert?
Then Scott comes walking in to see what's going on.
How are you, sir?
Hey, how you doing, man?
How's everything?
Good, good.
It's looking good in here. So how's the setup gonna work inside here?
Actually, the meat's gonna be slapped right on the table.
What if you have a fancy suit on?
Gotta be careful when you eat.
He says to me, so let me get this straight. People are gonna come to your restaurant dressed nice. You're gonna throw food on the table, and they're gonna eat it with their hands. I say yes.
Is this saucy food?
Oh yeah, there's barbecue sauce on it.
You have bibs?
I just kind of spaced on the bibs. I felt like someone just kicked me in the stomach because I just realized I forgot to get bibs and handy wipes.
So you're eating with your hands as well?
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting, man. Interesting.
Thanks.
I'm looking forward to dinner.
No wet naps, no bibs, and no dessert. This could be trouble.
All right. Place is looking good.
I'm looking around, and it's looking to me like a cave. It really is. When you have a dream for 30 years and you see it materialize in front of you, there's no words to describe that feeling.
5 minutes.
My heart is pounding in my chest. I can barely breathe.
30 seconds.
Customers are coming in now. They're looking at both menus, and they're all headed to the other restaurant.
Okay, I'm getting upset.
I think to myself, it's time to pour on the charm. And sure enough, they decide to come to our restaurant.
Hey, well, my name is Buzz. Welcome to the Cave-In.
Different.
They're all eating with their hands, and the food is messy. The biggest problem I have is I do not have any wet naps. So far, all the customers are loving the food. At first, some people were not comfortable with the fact they have to eat with their hands, and now they're all eating with their hands, and they love it.
It was weird at first when you just plopped the food right on the table.
In the end, it worked out great, but in the beginning, we were kind of just thrown off.
It takes a minute, but then once you're in, I think you're in, and you're just, it's fun.
This is exactly that situation where you walk into a restaurant and you know exactly what the restaurant is. You almost know what the menu is when you look at the room. Everybody in this restaurant is having fun.
There's a great party atmosphere here. When we walked in here, we felt it.
Welcome to the restaurant. This is the Cave-In. We have an appetizer for you.
Wow. So this is literally right on the table.
Fried onions, portobello mushroom on the top with a little salt and garlic, and your regular mushrooms on the side. Enjoy your food. This is all your meat.
Is that what the name of the dish is?
You've got the Stegosaurus ribs there. We've got the raptor meat. It's a brisket. Brachiosaurus coleslaw and Brachiosaurus salad. Beans and rice.
What's terrific about the Brachiosaurus salad is it's all cut and seasoned really well. So I think that's a great dish.
I must say, I've never had a rib that was that big, be that tender and tasty. I really like it.
The rice pilaf is actually delicious.
The next thing that we have is a pterodactyl wing and our Jurassic medley of vegetables. The burger is approximately a pound burger. It's Brontosaurus burger.
Can we cheat and use forks?
Sure.
Thank you, gentlemen.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Well, this hamburger, I'm gonna tell you, it's cooked perfect.
They did a great job in cooking the meat, and it came out the way I'd want my burger to come out.
The pterodactyl wing, the flavor is very good.
So I just wanted to compliment you on your concept. It's completely unique. There's nothing like it.
And when you get to the podium, it's terrific. I mean, you get it. You see the lady there with the leopard skin, and you're like, wow, this is cool. Look at this.
You guys seem like you really were having a good time.
I do believe that this would be a restaurant I would want to go to.
Let's talk about the food. The beef ribs were cooked very well. We all liked the vegetables that you had on the table, including the salad and the coleslaw.
It was both heavy with those big Brontosaurus ribs, and it was light with the steamed vegetables.
We go back into the kitchen. I'm having a hard time keeping my emotions in check.
You know what? I'm sorry.
What?
The wet naps.
I think I'm gonna lose it, and I'm doing my best to hold myself together. If I fail, then I fail my brother.
I just really screwed up with those friggin' wet naps.
Did you have a good time?
I did.
It's all that matters.
Man, I should have a wet nap.
Skip and I walk into the room. There's Scott standing there. My heart is pounding. It's Judgment Day.
Skip and Buzz. The second that the customers walked in, they understood exactly what they were getting. That is how you create a brand, not just a restaurant. I hope you're proud of each other and what you've both accomplished.
Without a doubt.
We built a restaurant within 24 hours, and everybody loved it. So we're winners.